I'm a carby girl in a diet-obsessed world. Bread's fantastic, need pants with elastics. The oven is my lair, warm bread and butter, yeah. Inflammation, bagel obliteration, come.
Bread and butter are not good for you. They are great. However, I personally prefer a double dose of butter instead. After all, why settle for the easy option? Never take an easy way.
I grew up watching my mom be so insecure of her body, just constantly criticizing it, and her biggest insecurity was her arms. It still is today. And sometimes I have to fight back those feelings of my own, of judging them and wanting to cover them up. I refuse to live that way.
Well, okay, good for you. But what did our eyes do to you? Whatever the case, please stop.
I would like to talk very quick about something that annoys me, and I'm going to call it thin-splaining. It's the idea that fat people, have no idea how to be thin, and that's why we're fat.
Yes, 10 episodes in, and my tiny little show has taught us that diets are no bueno. Exercising can sometimes feel like a battle with the demons themselves, and don't even get me started on diet culture. But let's not forget the silver lining, the joy and nourishment that food brings. Unfortunately, this mindset often leads to neglecting our own physical health.
So people, that we just don't understand health, and that's why we are the way that we are. So they want to add their tips, saying that it's not appropriate to talk to your loved ones about their body or their weight gain or loss. And some people are like, what if I want to talk to my partner about it because health risks run in their family? It's their family. Who told you about the health risks? Do you think they don't know? Why do you need to talk to them about it?
Let's talk about obese logic. Some people seem to think the best way to show love is by giving someone diabetes.
I made a video where I said you can decline getting your weight taken at the doctor's office, and so many people jumped in to say, unless you have anesthesia, unless you're getting a prescription for medication, unless it's this, unless it's that. And I'm like, fat people know when it's medically necessary. Stop. I made a video saying that there are no diseases exclusive to fat people, which there are absolutely not. And people want to say, it can actually be a risk factor for other diseases, like we don't already know. People have literally been saying this shit to me since I was 7 years old. I know. I don't need your helpful input.
Finally, some sanity. Thank you. Just kidding. Yep, it's the same girl from the last episode who apparently only has one life achievement. But hey, at least she's consistent, right? I'm joking, of course. It's 2 life achievements. Her full-time job is being our unlimited source of workout motivation. Talk about dedication. Maybe we should all hire her as our personal trainer.
One of the first teeny tiny baby steps I took towards being the fat liberationist I am today was, and it pains me to say this, but it was because of a man. In high school, I had this really close group of guy friends because I'm a lesbian, right? One day, me and one of these guys were riding through a drive-thru. I was riding shotgun, and I don't know if he made a joke or if I made a joke or what, but he hit my leg laughing. And my reaction to that was like, whoa, look how much my thigh jiggled. And he looks at me and he's like, that's what a thigh is supposed to do. That's what a thigh is supposed to do. It was genuinely the first time I'd heard of it. I didn't know. I didn't know that's what a thigh was supposed to do. How can a skinny, twiggy white boy know more about my thighs than I do? Well, he's right. That's what a thigh is supposed to do. And I think about that one moment all of the time. You will never know how much he changed my relationship with my body in that one brief, fleeting, nothing moment. But thighs, they're supposed to jiggle. And if you have jiggly thighs, kindly let me see them immediately.
Thighs are supposed to jiggle? That's so deep I can't sleep. I think I'm crying. I'm going to put it on a mug. a world-class athlete, watch this person running from their problems.
Hey friend, how's it going? Oh my god, Hannah, you look amazing.
Hold your horses and welcome to the ultimate fat logic speech. Get ready to have your mind blown, or just your pants size. I haven't been prepared for this the first time. I'm not sure how to be prepared for this the second time. I worried you. I'm sorry.
What's your secret? Yeah, my secret is I'm currently only eating one meal a day and replacing the other two with these really gross protein shakes. I obsess about food all the time. Like right now, all I'm thinking about is food. I'm excessively exercising. I weigh myself twice a day. I measure my body once a day with a measuring tape. I go to bed crying at night, and one of my internal organs is actually failing. So yeah, thanks for saying I look good. Oh my god, you're so lucky. No matter what I do, I cannot shift this weight. Like, you'll have to send me a link to whatever you're doing. Wow. Yeah, okay. Oh, hi, friend. It's been so long since we've seen each other. How are you doing? Hannah, wow. God, you've changed a lot since we last saw each other. Like, is everything okay? Yeah, actually, everything's great. You know, I had my gallbladder removed, which is fantastic because it was causing a lot of pain and could have led to some serious complications with my liver. I've managed to recover from my eating disorders, you know, brought on from a lifetime of diet culture. And I find this like love and respect for myself I never knew before, which has unlocked my creativity, my personal style. You know, I have a podcast now, and I'm just a lot more open and honest about the effects that diet culture have on people. And at the moment, I'm actually doing really well. Thanks for asking. Right. I mean, do you not go to the gym anymore? I mean, if you want a gym buddy, I can come with you. Or, you know, I actually have a friend who's doing this app. It's not a diet per se, but it's like a wellness, health app. And it's called Noom. I don't know if you've heard of it. I think you do really well on it. No. No thanks. And bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Apparently, thin people are not just ugly oppressors, but also sick, pathetic psychos with an eating disorder who love to suffer. Who knew? Thank goodness this person is here to explain our feelings to us. Thank you, wise lady. Speaking of the logic of obesity, do you recall that marvelous statement?
Body size does not equate to the amount of food we are or are not putting in our mouth.
Shall we investigate fat people stuffing their faces videos to confirm? Oh, I meant what I eat in a day as a fat person, of course.
You know it, you love it. Here's what I eat in a day as a fat person not trying to lose weight. Gotta start out the day with a cup of coffee. I will literally not function otherwise. Then I had a turkey sausage, egg and cheese croissant and a hash brown with spicy ketchup. Not gonna lie, took my morning meds with some cold brew. After getting some emails done, I had a snack. I had some mini peppers with hummus. Then I had this Boba's oat bar and this random lollipop. For lunch, I had some broccoli and cheddar rice. And then I had these like everything seed crackers. Later that evening, I was folding laundry and I had these mini rice cakes. My wife burnt the bun, but I had a cheeseburger for dinner and a couple of cookies for dessert. Follow for more.
Oh, so no cooking at home? Just relying on junk food delivery and enjoying unhealthy, highly processed snacks? Perhaps that's what's contributing to your weight gain. I'm not even going to bother counting calories because let's face it, the food itself is so bad it doesn't even matter. Let's take a look at another one, shall we?
What I eat in a day as a fat person that doesn't give a flying fuck about losing weight. 2 sausage egg McMuffins. Miss Roof mode activated. All set to get bullied by 7-year-olds. Carrots and hummus. Strawberry and Crustable. Salmon rice bowl with avocado and seaweed. Apple slices. A Walmart corn dog law. Chocolate leches cake okay love you bye.
Sadly, 1 carrot and 1 apple won't cancel out the effects of a greasy McMuffin and sugary cake. I'll keep trying, though. And one more time.
What I eat in a day as a happy fat person who's not on a diet. And I'm so dirty chai. One of these yogurts with blueberry. Meds. A salad with all the best toppings. Some quality street chocolate. He's stiff with buttered bread. My fave ice cream. Love you. Bye.
4 slices of butter bread and just 1 small bowl of pea soup? That's a wonder in itself, and perhaps breaking some laws of nutrition. And let's be real, a salad with loads of fatty toppings and croutons doesn't magically make it a healthy meal. And don't even get me started on those sad 1,000 calories consumed in just 5 minutes. It's a tragedy, really. Perhaps what one consumes has a slight impact, just a tiny bit. Like a minuscule, hardly noticeable, almost negligible bit.
Imagine the day they see you again. And you are just, well, better.
I feel like I just watched a home video of my math teacher from school, and it was not a requested viewing experience. I often ponder what goes through one's mind in a situation like this. Is it a just hit 300 pounds, better take my pants off and film a TikTok dance kind of thought process? I think that's the final straw that tells you to get your life together. Thank you for a content, though. Even if she were thin, it would still be quite an awkward sight. Whatever, I still had to see it and put it on YouTube. Her appearance and dance moves are akin to a random NPC in a video game from the early 2000s.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but weight cycling or gaining and losing weight repeatedly increases your risk for everything from heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and even death way more than just being overweight. All diets have a 95% failure rate. We know they don't work. And long term, they do way more harm than good. So don't let people make you feel bad for not wanting to diet.
You heard that? Just stop trying. I'm kidding, of course. Keep pushing, and you'll avoid becoming a human-shaped couch potato. I hope I freed you from any strange ideas about weight and fitness. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Also, a word of advice. Skip the ranch dressing on your salads. See you next time.